Greetings, citizens of Australia. We are Anonymous. There is currently a worldwide media blackout of real news. Your lying leftist-controlled media is paid to not report on what is actually happening, as it would paint Islam and themselves in a negative light. The once beautiful nation of Sweden is completely lost to Islamic invasion. With Sweden, Germany, France, Greece, Italy and some parts of the United Kingdom, Islamic rape gangs have reached epidemic proportions. The same can be said for bashings, child sexual assaults, home invasions, murders, mass riots, and much more. The authorities are far too busy penalizing and punishing citizens for speaking out about it, rather than actually forcibly mass deporting these Islamic criminals as they should be doing. People are now strangers in their own nations, and Australia has gone down the exact same path. It has begun in the state of Victoria, under the corrupt and inept leadership, if we could call it leadership at all, of Premier Daniel Andrews. The same atrocities that are happening in Europe are now happening in Victoria. The justice system isn't even bothering to jail criminals anymore. They simply set them free with no convictions recorded, but law-abiding citizens will feel the full force of the law simply for speaking out or protecting themselves. The situation in Australia now, as it stands, is one where criminals have more rights than law-abiding citizens, thanks to the political left's soft-touch approach to the situation. This is no joke. Australia is now living under a communist dictatorship. Civil war in Australia is about to begin. Your leftist law enforcement is too busy acting as corporate thugs for the government with orders to fine as many of you as possible, even for things that are completely insignificant. Your dictators have done a very good job at handcuffing the police force's ability to do their jobs properly. This would explain why so many new recruits quit within 6 months. But why is Islam being allowed to do what it is doing, and why are our governments not stopping them? To put it simply, you are not governed by your political leaders anymore. Thanks to your Prime Minister-elect Malcolm Turnbull, you are now governed, in reality, by the United Nations. This was done illegally without your consent. What is happening is the agenda of the ruling elite who are using the United Nations as a tool to further their one world, one currency, one government agenda. This was also known as Agenda 21, and is now known as Agenda 2030. Upon hearing this, the leftists will cry conspiracy theory. Anyone who studies Agenda 21 will see for themselves how much of it is true and how much of it is happening. Right now we are hearing reports of banks phasing out cash in favor of credit cards or electronic banking systems. Soon you will not have any forms of currency at all, and you must, we repeat, must, get a radio frequency identification chip, also known as RFID chip, implanted in your body, or you will be rendered non-citizen. The Christian Bible refers to this as the mark of the beast. Without this chip, you will not be about to pay rent, bills, or even eat, and cash currency will be obsolete. What your dictators are not telling you is that soon they will be passing laws that will make possession of currency illegal. This is why your governments are doing their best to ensure that you have no savings, and that you are in debt. If you think you can get away with saving cash in a safe in your home, even if you own your house and are completely debt-free with no credit cards, think again. The new laws they plan on passing will enable them to raid your home without a warrant, and seize everything of value that you own. Your guilt or innocence will not matter. People of Australia, Anonymous has a very serious message for you. We warned you that violence was coming. Did you believe us? We warned you your government is corrupt and you need to get rid of them. Did you believe us? We warned you that you were being invaded by a third world, backward, barbaric death cult. Do you believe us now? Now we are warning you again of what will come. You will see civil war within a few short years. Your government is allowing it to happen by not enforcing laws that are already in place. Your government will not protect you, you need to arm and protect yourselves. Your enemy, Islam, is exploiting your weak leaders' leftism and milking your welfare system for all it is worth. They know they can get away with it, so they are openly doing it. Your government is aware of everything and they know exactly what they are doing. People of Australia, remember the following. Everything your government does is to further the agenda of the ruling elites, by way of the United Nations. Your corrupted politicians are guilty of treason many times over. You have a lawful right to rebellion and overthrow them, by Magna Carta. If they tell you that what you are doing is illegal, then do not believe their lies. It may be illegal under their corporate law but not under the Australian Constitution, which is Australia's highest law. You will have more terror attacks, more protests where left-wing fascists use violence because of their butthurt temper tantrums, and because they are paid by the Greens Party extreme left politicians to do so. You can expect more home invasions, murders, robberies, rapes, gang incidents, carjackings. It is only going to get worse. Much worse. Anonymous has said before that you need to oust your government. The time to do this is right now. If you do not, then you will have civil war. The choice is yours. We have warned you of what is to come. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
Anonymous is more powerful and relevant.